Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. Here's Tommy La Stella now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Angels, the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming, here it is.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Trout is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. La Stella, the runner at third. Trout stands at second, no outs. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
And that's in there, 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Cespedes is there. Let's see if they try it. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Justin Upton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Count remains 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Into the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
Here's the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Simmons back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Heading out toward shallow right. Conforto has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Albert Pujols.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit out towards second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Behind 0-2 now. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Here's Jake Marisnick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A base hit in his first trip. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The right fielder, number 18.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 5-1. In now, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. The relay throw, and he is in there. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and their runners at the corners now. Drilled to the left side, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Albert now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close.
Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting.
Robert Gesellman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Gesellman is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And there are two away now. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy La Stella. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ball two. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Line hard down the line and right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. Ready once again, Mike Trout. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Rendon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now batting, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this.
The right fielder, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Bereznik is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Castro, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Back up the middle. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Now back.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that's in there, base hit. To the plate now, Mike Trout. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Long throw to third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Center fielder, number 16. Jake Marisnick.
Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count still at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Anthony.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate, Brian Goodwin. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out.
Where that ugly swing just came from.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So striding forward now, Justin Upton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate, Pete Alonso, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Upton going back. And this one is gone. A home run. In now, Michael Conforto. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. J.D. Davis the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball. Stepping up now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. In there, a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in the machine, Albert Pujols. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the book.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Toward his left is Simmons. Next up for New York, Yoenis Cespedes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now another 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yoenis Cespedes becomes out number 2 this inning. To first, Pujols has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Settling in now, Jason Castro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Tommy La Stella, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in now, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
The third baseman, number 6.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon, hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Brian Goodwin. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So now to the plate, Justin Upton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play. Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle.
Oh, and he misses it. Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. Reined in. Simmons on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now back, Texas, Jason Castro.
Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a ball lined towards center field. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. To the plate now, Tommy Listello, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pujols at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Trout is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. In now, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Conforto.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Nope.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 11-3 the final score in this contest.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 11 runs, 19 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. So here's Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
7 o'clock.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Martinez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw us off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
Now here it comes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's the ball.
Wong stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one, 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Porcello has his target. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey!
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Yeah.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Misses. Ball 2. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. J.D. Davis the next at bat as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This
ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's up.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play. Yadi Molina digging in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Head.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Harrison Bader will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Porcello's ready. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Marisnik will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
McNeil is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Now batting.
So here's Pete Alonso. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Called strike. 0-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Dexter Fowler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Porcello has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnik on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Now back, left fielder.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the stretch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The center fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now back.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Porcello's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
And the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Tommy Edman will be next. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Marisnik, one away. Riding in once again, Tommy Edman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The right fielder.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, the designated hitter.
There's Dexter Fowler now. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Fielded cleanly. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 to count.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Standing in now, Tommy Edman. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big
2-1
hit.
to count.
This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. To second, there's Cano. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 1 out and a runner on second base. Paul Sewell takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Dexter Fowler. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-1, and it's fouled away. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Now the 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Edman has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Center fielder, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Inside. Ball.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
On to first, and they get them both. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now the pitch. J.D. Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's a 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The batter, number 24.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Chopper down the third baseline. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win.